Listen. Yeah. Yes, dog. Get that out of here. Oh, y'all want another video? Oh, y'all want another video? Shenanigans, the foolery, the fuckery of it all. Shenanigans, the foolery, the fuckery of it. It's so high up. I hate this new tripod. My God. Hold on, let me get this cushion, y'all. Hi. Oh, this isn't it. This isn't it. This is not it. Please don't eat J Spain. Pause that. This ain't it. Stop. This is not the new place. All right. Listen, I'm going to give you an hour today. Me and Mimi were supposed to film, but my poor sister is out in San Francisco. And we don't need to talk. Shenanigans, the foolery, the fuckery of it all. Now, this live I'm doing today, I didn't want to make an announcement about. This isn't about, I guess this isn't about, my Sunday normal lives I like to do. This is more so a conversation with y'all for an hour here today. After this incredible 2 months I've had in this location. As you can see from behind me, this was the place that I was able to get my Airbnb at. Oh, fuck, I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I pray no one calls. Oh, no, I forgot. Okay, oh well, let's see how this rolls out, and we're gonna continue to try. I just saw a notification, and I'm like, no! Okay. Hey, King, hey, everybody. Let me go ahead and pull up my, why is this closed? Oh my God, I hate whenever I do stupid shit. Let me go ahead and pull up my live right now so I can say hi to you back. Here we go. I'm still cackling over the thumbnail. I love Maya Rudolph, so that reface app is everything. Hey, Shakiba. Hey, Lulu. Hey, Chunky Monkey. Hey, Keith. Hey, Jay Spain. Hey, Raina. Hey, Naba. Hey, Gabe. Hey, Quan. What's up, Quan? Hey, King Ray. Hey, Justin. Hey, Keith. So let me get into what I was talking about here or whatnot. So today I was going to be filming Fortunate Rants with Miss Mimi Cherry. Right now we're trying to get some more co-hosts to jump in on our podcast and have a couple of different guests, maybe some special queens from Drag Race and Dragula. We shall see. Of course, local queens for sure, because we love every queen that's out there. I love you too, Raina. Hi, Willow. Now, Mimi's in San Francisco, and y'all already know what's going on in San Fran with the fires that are currently taking place and in California in general. So please, everybody who is out there, be safe, take care of yourselves, and for those of us who have friends or family like I had with Miss Mimi, please send them some love and check on them and make sure they're okay. Mimi was having a really bad headache this morning from the smoke that's outside, and I know she's not trying to be outside like that, but every now and then she has to let Honey out to use the bathroom. So yeah, she got a little bit of smoke and she said her head is hurting, but hopefully tomorrow she'll be feeling 100% and me and her can film our 10th episode. Can you believe it? 10th episode of Fortunate Rants. I've really been enjoying the series. I'm glad most of you have been really receptive to it and appreciative that it's not drag race stuff. I kind of feel like I've been pigeonholed a little bit, and I try to still appease to my audience, but I do want to express that I am more interested in other things outside of drag race, and if this is all you're looking for, I might not be the channel for you, but I'm just being very honest about it because I'm about to do a complete flip with some reaction videos I have planned upcoming this week. Certain movies I'm going to be reacting to, and I'm not going to be giving you the entire 2 hours of the movie. I'm going to super clip it into a 10 to 15 minute video of me and my initial thoughts on specific scenes that were insane to us as viewers that I would like to discuss. And they'll be very popular movies. Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2 is going to be on this series, as well as The Color Purple and a couple other films. So if you like me to react to a movie that you know is popular, that's had some crazy scenes to, that I can certainly talk about on YouTube, let me know and DM me and I will go ahead and get that taken care of, okay? I got a pimple on my forehead. I'm not doing a live stream tonight as at 5 p.m. I'm being picked up and I'm moving into my new location. So that's around the same time that Drag Race Vegas starts. And by the time, actually, pause. Isn't it 6 Pacific? No, because it doesn't start at 9 on the East Coast. So no, I'll be moving. So I unfortunately will not be live streaming Vegas tonight. I will be moving and in the process of doing that. And I'm waiting for my friend to get off of work so he can help me move my stuff, okay? Also, just to give you an idea of what's going on here in my place, I'm moving in with a roommate, okay? In this house situation, apartment situation, one of the rooms is being given to me to create a studio out of. And so I'm going to make a studio out of that room. And it's a great, I'm happy that my friend is letting me do this because they know how much I love my YouTube channel and how much I've been trying to really step into a different space and showcase more of my talent as well as my abilities with editing and having a free space to do stuff in. So, you know, I got to be mindful of everybody who's in the house with me, but at the same time, everybody's aware of what I do and they're all big fans of the YouTube channel. So that's great. But yes, I'll be moving still in Vegas. I will still have my residency in Vegas here. I'm just moving a little bit more into the suburbs. That's all. A little bit more into the suburbs, away from the strip. Nothing wrong with the strip, but personally, it's a little too poppin' over here for me. It's too poppin'. Venus. I'm your Venus. I'm your partial desire. I don't know the damn song, but I do know your name is Venus Soleil. I love that name. I love you too, sweetie. Thank you, baby. Now, my birthday is 13 days away, and it's going to be on a Thursday. I will be celebrating with you on YouTube. So I'm going to be on YouTube, and I'll be making a full schedule at least a week in advance so everybody can make sure that they come. And I'm going to be on YouTube live for about 2 hours, and it's going to be Maddie's birthday, and we're going to just celebrate together. I don't have any plans. Right now I'm trying to be smart with my money, and to spend it on anything outside of what I can handle in this space would be stupid. So I'd rather spend my birthday with some friends, which I don't really have that many out here because I don't know that many people, but if I see them, I'll be very thankful. But why not with my rant pack and my babies? So yeah, that'll be fun to do, and that'll be on the 24th of September, my birthday. We'll be going live on YouTube. I'll be on Instagram like first thing in the morning, but like the evening, afternoon time. I'm trying to make it to where my overseas crowd can still join in because they like to be a part of this too, and I hate to like put my lives up at like, you know, US times when everybody's asleep over there. I'm trying to be mindful of everybody. So yes, that's gonna be fun. Now, a couple of people have already sent me some birthday presents. I got one yesterday, but I am not opening it until the 24th. I'm not gonna open these presents until I'm with y'all, and that's a promise, okay? Um, yeah, that's a promise. So if you do want to donate for the birthday, if you want to go through any bit of the Amazon birthday wish list, if you do decide to get something, my address is protected. However, you can send it to me and it will go directly to my home that I'm going to be moving into today. So those things are provided if anybody wants to. By all means, join the party. I'm going to get myself a cake. I'm going to get myself balloons, and we're going to have a good time. I don't need to pretend to be happy. I don't need to front and fraud folks to make a difference, to change a mind, or to be somebody else. I don't need to do that. I don't know about nobody out here. I don't really think anybody gives a fuck about me out here like that, except for the few people who I do generally hold in Vegas. Not talking about y'all, but just here, okay? Like, I have family out here that don't even talk to me, but then again, I'm not talking to my family. So again, I'm taking control of this. This is gonna be my birthday. I wanna have a good day, so let's bring y'all in. There you go. I haven't, girl, I sent you some things and it says it was sent to a parcel locker. The other package was sent to a mailbox. I hope they both get to a parcel locker. The mailbox, I understand. The parcel locker, I'm confused. Because was there only, Selena, real quick, there should have been one address whenever you were on there and you clicked it. Is that what happened? Because if that's what happened, then I know what locker they're referring to. As a matter of fact, let me ask my roommate about that. Because I didn't have another address on there. That's the one. Oh, well then. Yeah, so it couldn't have gone anywhere but my apartment. So don't worry about that. That just means that it's more than likely in the mail, in the parcel locker part of the mailbox, okay? Because what got delivered yesterday wasn't big, but it got put in front of my door. So because my roommate was like, are you moving in this weekend? I was like, yes. He's excited. He, get somebody in the house with him. But I was like, did my package come? And he was like, child, it was sitting at the front door. So when I hear parcel locker, I'm like, I'm gonna ask though, but I asked him, I'll see what he says, because I'm still unfamiliar with the apartment complex outside of there being a dog park right on property and a place to wash my car, which I thought was really cool if I had a car. So let's see here. But yeah, birthday's coming up in a couple of days. I'm excited about it. Selena, thank you for sending something, and I'm gonna make sure I get all of it. And of course, everybody who sent something, I'm giving you mad love on my birthday. And we'll be reading, if you wrote anything, I'll read it and all that kind of stuff. So all that cool beans. All right. So Vegas is tonight, Drag Race Vegas. I saw a clip. I want to talk about a clip. Oh my God, this pimple is horrible. Oh, I didn't feel like putting on any kind of concealer this morning. I was like, whatever, be real with these folks. There is a scene that just popped up that I posted to Twitter of Cameron Michaels checking Derek Barry. And by all means, I have been waiting. I have been waiting for this moment. I've been waiting to hear this. Becky, what's going on? I threw a birthday party last year to celebrate my B-Day and for getting through surgery and radiotherapy, and one friend showed up. Never again will I rely on others to make me happy. Ooh. Becky, I felt that. I felt it all. I felt that strength. Here's the thing. I'm a person who can admit that I'm not going to go out of my way all the time to kiss everyone's ass, to wipe someone's feet, or to set someone's table all the time. Some people assume that that when they do something for you, you immediately return it back because that is supposed to be proper etiquette, right? No. That's almost like someone giving a homeless person food and expecting the homeless person to give him something back. Does that make sense? Like for you to give and then to expect something out of something. You know what I'm saying? So, Becky, in that situation, those people who didn't show up for you wasn't shit to begin with. They were never your friends. I'm busy, I'm this, I'm that. Did you send me a card? Did you send me something? Did you text me on my birthday? Did that even happen? What was the tea? So I gotta tell you, if anything, you got the best present for your birthday because you found out who your real friends are. All that. You got a real present from that moment. You found out the truth. That is something that a lot of people don't have privileges to. I had a friendship where this person was lying to me for the last full year, girl, and was dragging me behind my back. Then when confronted, could not speak the truth. And now they're lying about me to everybody that they meet because they're just pathetic and sad. And you know what? Everything that was told to me that was gonna happen happened. I'm literally watching it take place. Like, as they continue to do what they do, it's like you are proving me right. So I tell you this, and I tell you that right now, girl, that was the best thing that could have happened to you. All tea, all tea. Be thankful in that moment that you know who stands by you for real, because there's people walking around right now with demons right next to them, girl, don't even know it, calling them friends, and this person is draining you, taking everything from you. Be thankful. Because you know what? Also, too, you woke up that day. You made that birthday for yourself. All tea. Go on, Becky. Fuck them hoes. One more time. Go on, Becky. Fuck them hoes. Okay? So, back to this, because I done pressed my buttons. I'm glad someone said Becky's name, because I had to look back and see what she said. I was like, oh, hell no. Ooh, girl, I love not having a big circle of people, and I love not having to front and fraud in front of folks, because I know people who do that now, that be sitting there smiling in folks' faces and then turn around and talk shit. Your days will be shortened. Some guy recently who I used to date, who treated me like a piece of shit the last 5 years of this current life, passed away. Treated me like shit, y'all. And I got to see a couple people posting, oh, he passed away, this, that, and the other. And now I could be an evil fuck and be like, yes, but I'm not like that, because I wasn't raised that way, and my body and my spirit doesn't feel that way. I feel sad for his family and his friends right now. Okay? But I'll tell you this, I have not forgotten the things that they did to me. I have not forgotten the way they made me feel. I did not forget the moment that they did me so dirty in this lounge place one time when I went up to speak to them and they ignored me, but then texted me the same night asking me to come over and give my booty up. I pray for his family and his friends. But when I tell you, and Becky and everybody else, listen to me and listen to me now. There will be a point in your life where you will get to see everyone who did you dirty fall in front of you. And it won't even be because you're looking for it, girl. It'll be because it's right in front of you. This year, 4 people who I've known who did me some kind of awful way passed away. I also lost 3 good friends that made so much of my life me now, that passed away. But do you see how that energy plays in itself? It's like I can see one situation where it's like, okay, and the other one like, fuck no, that can't be possible. But you never know when your time is gonna be. You never know when you're gonna go. And you need to make sure that your shit and your relationships are together. Because I would never want to leave this earth knowing I did not like somebody and I wanted to make up for that person. Right now, I'm good on everybody I don't care for. I'm good on it. I have made that, we're fine. There's a reason why we're not talking. There's a reason why I'm not in your circle. There's a reason why I don't text you or call you or you're not on my list. There's a reason. There's a reason. Okay? If I cannot be your friend 6 months from now with no communication, then I cannot be your friend tomorrow. I don't think you heard me one more time. If I cannot be your friend 6 months down the road with no communication, I can't be your friend tomorrow. My friends know when they can talk with me. My friends know how I am. I am not the best communicator. I'm not going to call you and blow up your phone. That is not my MO. Now, if you get me on the phone, I may talk your head off, but I'm not going to blow up your phone. That's just not my MO. That's just not my speed. I don't call with dumb shit. I don't call with like, hey, whoop de whoop whoop whoop. I'm not sure, but I know there's an Amazon locker there. I get email. Okay. Oh, okay. So someone did send something and it's in the locker. So I need to get it today. Okay. Selena, guess what? Look, there's an Amazon locker right on, bitch, there's an Amazon locker at this apartment complex, and I'm putting up the this thing. Oh, I'm so tired, but good, you know, when I get to his house tonight. Oh, I'm gonna get him when I get to his house tonight. Why didn't you tell me that? I would have just put that parcel locker box. Girl. Ugh, okay, whatever. Now that I know that, okay, cool. Celine, hold on, baby. When did you send that? If you're still in this chat, because you know they only give like a specific amount of days before they remove it out the locker box. So when did you get that confirmation? And please say it was today or yesterday. I can handle yesterday or today because that means that it's still in that bitch. Because they normally remove it after 3 to 4 days so they have room in the lockers. And if that happens with anybody, please let me know. Please let me know, because it doesn't tell me on the 8th. Okay, work. Oh, that means it probably didn't arrive until yesterday. All right, thank you. I'll take a look when I get to the house. Remind myself, September 8th was sent. Okay. All right, I got that down. Thank you, baby. Hey, Cheek the Doodler. Okay, let me get back to Vegas Drag Race here, because you know. Well, it notifies the person who sent it, but not me, which is stupid. So if y'all get anything, please text me or directly be like, hey, Maddie, when I send it to your address to put it in the parcel box, can you? And the reason why I put it in that parcel box is probably because it couldn't fit in the regular mailbox. So I'm like, okay. Cleopatra, I wanted the super chat though. Oh, thank you, baby. Well, Cleopatra, the only reason we don't do super chat is because whatever you send me today, I'm not gonna get until next month. YouTube does not pay us in the month of our work. They pay us from the month prior to that. No, Justin, you need a code. They send you a PIN code to put in. You can do a barcode from your phone, or they send you an actual code to enter on a keypad, and it opens up your locker. I really like those things and how they work too. I find them really cool. No, you're fine, Cleopatra. No, don't have to apologize for that. You're trying to be helpful here. If anything, thank you. I just prefer PayPal and Cash App and Venmo right now because, like, I love Super Chat, but yeah, YouTube is weird. Don't be mad I said that, YouTube. I'm just saying, y'all wait till the next month and then you like deduct 40% of the shit off on top of it. I know you're trying to make your coin, but James Charles' channel alone shouldn't have you like digging into my pocket so deep. That's all I'm saying. And if that's the case, then YouTube, I don't know who I'm talking to. If that's the case, then you can just put me in the algorithm and we can go from there. I know my hair is kind of black and I say things that are black and you know, all that stuff. And I'm a little bit this, but you know, you can put me in there. It's the I know what it is. You can put me in the algorithm. It's okay. Don't be scared. Yeah, when I get UPS packages out of the locker, I feel like a rich bitch face. Farnsworth, I walk. I'm like strutting. I'm like strutting. I am strutting, okay? Justin, say it again. And mind you, we got an email recently about some changes that they're making, so be prepared. A lot of your favorite YouTubers are going to have to redo a lot of stuff, girl, because they are going to crack down on a lot of crap with how we speak on here. Yeah, they promote sleep paralysis in the algorithm. Ain't it? Ain't it something? You should see how my algorithm looks like with stuff that's promoted to me that I don't even watch. Oh, thanks, Clea. Cleopatra, coming at ya. Y'all remember that song? So listen. I'm not going to, once again, I'm moving tonight and I have a Zoom call with my RuPaul's Drag Race Facebook group that I tried to make time to go see. But basically, this ain't my stuff. But basically, Derek Barry, Naomi Smalls, Vanessa Vanjie Mateo, and Cameron Michaels, after shitting her brains out the previous night, returned to the same hotel room to have a conversation about Asia yesterday. Now, Asia is not there. So why are we having this conversation? I was on Team Vanjie and Team Cameron for that conversation. Oh, your work. Okay. Boys! Boy, I'm sorry, sir. I was like, this ain't my stuff. Woo, child, you saw me not claim this real quick. I was like, this ain't mine, bitch. I wouldn't have no stain duvet cover on my shit. Fuck what you mean. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Oh, Matthew. Okay. Yeah, I love Naomi, but I'm like, Nay, this is not it. And I know this is drama, and so this is kind of feeding the show, but my sister, this ain't it. Derek was trying to justify his, oh yeah, I've never slept on these sheets, by the way. I use my own sheets. I don't sleep on hotel or Airbnb sheets. I carry my own fucking sheets. I don't play that shit. Not after that last time, y'all remember when I had when I was moving to LA and those bed bugs got me in that Days Inn hotel? I have never been the same after that. No, ma'am. Hand sanitizer, bug spray, and God. Hand sanitizer, bug spray, and God. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's Jesus. That's all I got. That's all I got. So, as a matter of fact, just to show y'all I'm moving, all my stuff is sitting over here in this big ass pile. There she go. I ain't ashamed of my shit. Suitcase, laundry basket, 4 bags, all the camera equipment, not including this light I'm using right now. Dry foods and the wet foods over here because I'm keeping them in the fridge until my friend comes and picks me up. All my other shit is in storage in LA, and once I get moved in here, I need to plan a trip to Los Angeles to go get the rest of my shit, and then I will be fully done. Yeah, so here's where the argument, this is what I want to explain, because some of y'all I know may not see this immediately with the episode, but let me tell y'all how this went down. Well, the Days Inn in New Mexico, whatever one I went to, or El Paso, I think that was in El Paso, Texas. That shit was disgusting. Yeah, I've been gone since May. It's September. I've been gone for 4 months. Yes, girl, I've been gone for 4 months. I chronicled that journey. Y'all tell her what video she can go see of that journey of the bullshit that happened to me on my way out of LA when I went to Houston during the pandemic, and how my family did me so dirty, and then Alexander Rogers from YouTube threw me and said, friend, come on out to Vegas, girl. This is where it's supposed to be. And then I got out here. I was staying with Alex for what, 2 months? Bam, out of here. Staying over here for 2 months. Bam, now I'm in my next place. And now I'm a permanent resident of Las Vegas. Woo! Watch the season 12 reviews, Gabe, that part. Yep. Because that all happened while season 12 was going on. It was such a it was such a mess. It was such a mess. Houston, life is wild, ain't it? But here's the thing. Life. That's just what it is. Life. What do you do when you're thrown a curveball? What do you do when you don't have the answers? What do you do when your decisions have not helped you? Do you throw in the towel, give up? I can't do this, F my life? Do you blame everybody else for your problems, create anger and malice and contempt towards others? Do you sit in a corner and go, I don't know what's happening? Do you fight for your life? Try to make the best out of whatever's happening and remove those who are taking away from you. They can say they gave a lot, but they never ever asked or ever implied what may be a problem with them. I'm happy I'm here. I'm happy that I went through this. I'm happy I survived it. I'm happy I can tell you about it. My life could be so much worse. Does that make sense? My life could be so much worse. I'm going to be voting in Nevada because that's where I'm registered. I'm registered in Nevada. When I did my address change, I immediately registered. The moment I did that address change last month, I registered. You better believe it. I'm not playing no games this year. I'm like, But for real though, like, y'all, the test of a man or a woman or anybody in between comes from when you're put in situations that you normally wouldn't be able to handle and how you handle them. That will make you a better person. That will guide you into a whole new world and light in yourself. You will discover so many strengths about yourself you've never even known because you were put in a situation that you said initially, I can't do this. But what did you do? You did it. You handled it. You went through it. I'm not gonna miss these planes flying over my fucking apartment anymore. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm not. Oh, so back to Drag Race. Vanjie, I was appreciative of her addressing it like, y'all, there was a way we could have done this, and did that have to be that way? And I think y'all really need to talk this out. Very Libra, very Libra. Will give you every situation that you could have done, and that's where it's going to be on that. Now, Naomi was kind of glad Derek said something just so it's out in the air, but at the same time, I'm like, nay, that should have been you in Asia. That had nothing to do with Derek. It had nothing to do with Derek. Derek made it about him when she asked the question because producers, let's be real, set that spin up. And when it was given on Asia and Derek's like, oh, I'm the one to ask the question. I thought it was Evie who was doing these things, but okay, since Derek got it, let's go. And she took that opportunity to get Asia. And that is my tea, and that's my issue. Hey, Alicia, with that situation, that had nothing to fucking do with you. Not a soul on earth asked for your opinions except for Nay. And that was for you and Nay to have that conversation. If I'm with a friend of mine, and I need to talk to somebody else, unless I asked my friend specifically to speak to that person, I wouldn't want my friend who I just talked or told something about somebody else that I'm trying to work out something with to then bring up the issue and make it about them. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So Cameron now opens her mouth, and you know, it's been a while. Cameron don't really speak, so it was like, Just, you could see ghosts and spirits flying out of that mouth. Just all that. But Cameron spoke the truth. I immediately followed Cameron Michaels on Twitter. After that clip, I was like, oh, this is why I like you. This is the stuff I've been asking of Cameron to do. I know you don't want to talk like that because you're really not a TV girl, but you're signing the contract, so here we go. But baby, when I say Cameron didn't lie, not one word. Even Derek tried to drag Cameron, and Cameron immediately deflect, like, oh, she turned that bitch around. Oh my God, it was so good. So Cameron was like, honestly, did that really need to happen right then and there? Like we could have done that differently. And so Derek's like, well, where would you want to have it had at? Well, in the hallway. Not in front of everybody, not in front of the dancers, not in front of the girls and the queens. Like, you had queens there, you had different random strangers there, including people who are not a part of this cast. Dancers who are there to improve the visual and dance with the queens to make them also look really good. And plus, this is their job. Why are they being put into this drama now? I mean, at the same time, let's remind ourselves, the same dude that Naomi wanted to have babies with was sitting in the middle of a whole argument that had to do with Naomi and Asia, not Derek and Asia, okay? So when Cameron brought that point up, it was like, oh, all boxes are checked. What you got to say to that? So then, well, this is what made it worse. Derek was like, well, oh, so now all of a sudden you're speaking up. You didn't have a lot to say your season. I made it far without saying anything. Bitch, you want to talk about the nail in the coffin. Like, Derek trying to say, oh, so you don't even talk that much, now you got something to say. I made it much further than you did on my... Oh, yeah, because Cameron brought up the fact that she was quiet on her season, and Derek was like, well, I don't see why you're talking now. She's like, well, I actually made it pretty far without saying anything. Unlike Derek, who, yeah, you got top 5, but then let's get to All-Stars. Girl, do you want to do an average? Do you want to do an average score? Do you want to do the average? Because you now had 2 seasons. You went home first on an All-Star season, girl, making you 10th. And you were 5th on season 8. So if you want to average that out, girl, like, you might as well have been 3rd or 4th out your season. Just saying. If we're doing numbers, if we're doing all that, and you want to put averages and all and means and medians together, girl, if you want to do it. That would technically put her in a lower budget range because she went home first, okay? Oh, I don't know who that is. Hi, Liam. What did he say? Is my girl here? Where'd she go? Is my baby girl here? Selena, are you still in this room? I just got my roommate, who I will probably bring on camera later, maybe Christmas time when I feel comfortable. We got the package. It's currently being held in the hub right now until the 14th, so I have until Sunday to pick it up, so. So no worries, Mama. See, look at that. I'm gonna have y'all send a thank you letter to Ty in a second. You watching Lovecraft? Is that a real question? Okay. You know what? While I'm on this live right now, I want to talk about 2 shows you need to see for 2 different reasons on HBO Max. If I'm gonna recommend a streaming app to you right now, everybody, like for you to spend your money on, and shout out to one of my followers. I'm not gonna say your name so I don't call you out, but you know who you are. Hey, love. Thank you for your HBO Max login so Matthew could finish his legendary reviews. And I appreciate you for keeping me on board because there are some new shows coming up, and some new movies I plan to review on HBO Max. Now, Lovecraft Country is one of the shows I severely love. I will not review it. I love it too much. I don't want to review it. I don't want to even put out my opinion on it. I just want to enjoy it because I enjoy it that much. Journey Smollett is making up for Jesse's lies in this one season of the show. Now, she was good in Underground too. Okay? She was good. But this shit, baby. Baby. Alicia, there's too many pauses for me to live react to it. I thought about doing the same thing. There's too many pauses in between. And not enough moments where I'm like, ooh, that's why I didn't do all that. It's a lot, and I just don't want to, girl. Journey Smollett in episode 3 alone, baby. Fuck. Ugh. I mean, if I told you I didn't like P-Valley as much as everybody else, would you be mad? Because I don't really like it as much as everybody else. I'm now watching it because it's over and I'm able to sit through it, but I gotta be real with you. I get 2 episodes in and then I'm tired of it. Who's Polynesian? Who's Polynesian? Yeah, I find it to be a tad overhyped, and I don't really care for the storytelling. You remember? Didn't say I was Polynesian. When did I say I was Polynesian? Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. Oh, right. Yeah. Liam, I'm so mad you brought that. I totally forgot about that. I remember that. I was like, huh? Thinking of all my Polynesian friends. I'm like, girl, how you feel? No, I like the cinematography of it, and I like what the show is trying to place and present, but unfortunately, I can't enjoy that show a lot because of some stereotype stuff that they do with it. And then the last time I was investing my energy into the show and I got into some chat discussion, there were so many homophobic comments about Clifford Girl, and I just couldn't do it. And the dude who apparently, wants to have with him, I couldn't take all of the women in the comment section talking about you gonna miss on a woman for some punk. I couldn't take it. And that just kind of ruined the show for me, to be honest with you. It really did. Like, I wanted to like it a lot, and I was already feeling some kind of way, but the people who are watching the show, not you, but a majority I'm finding, are extremely homophobic. And I'm like, I can't invest into something like that right now when the show is not even trying to do all that. It really fucked that shit up for me. Hey, Sonny. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like to watch stuff and it'd be like, I'll give you an example. Lovecraft is almost there too. Lovecraft is almost there too. And the problem with Lovecraft Country is a lot of people who like H.P. Lovecraft, who actually don't denounce his racist words or his works that he's done, their microaggressions are placed into different wording, and why is it gotta be this and why is it gotta be that? And it's like, why can't it be a full cast of black people doing white things that aren't even white things, but what we used to say by stereotypes based on film and television from the writing room or the director's standpoint? What's wrong with Journey Smollett and these people doing Indiana Jones tea? I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. That's why I like Lovecraft Country, because to me, it's watching something that normally I would never see us in except for us being the, oh no, don't do the, you know what character I'm talking about. The same token black person they put in every movie that so many of these actors have played in and in and in and in and in and in. You know which ones that always pick those roles, that always take those roles. You know which ones. You know which ones. Tired of people letting them play them. Girl, C, two O's and an N. You know who they are. No rap to that. Just straight up Sassoon, honey. Vidal Sassoon, honey, okay? So I like to see that because it was a book that I have not read, but a book that already encompassed that kind of spirit for us to feel some kind of way. And then it gets put out there. Now everybody's got a problem, or not really everybody, but those who are, you would think people who are nerds that believe in that don't even really believe in God, if you really want to go there, you would think they wouldn't be racist. But girl, don't change a superhero. Don't take something that they've don't do it. Don't do it. Don't create 3 different colors of a person. They gonna pick the white one, mama, but I'll be quiet. So anywho, that is why I like, yeah, Montrose can go suck a dick. I hate Montrose on Lovecraft Country. I hate his not real daddy. One more time. I hate his not real daddy. Hold on. Let me do that part. Let me do that part. Let me do that part. We gotta get the hell out of here. That was the funniest. Oh, that was so funny. Oh, that was so funny. Y'all, I had never laughed that hard. Oh, look, I gotta get the camera back. Oh, that was one of the funniest scenes. Woo! That was so funny. Woo! When I tell you, Letty came out. Letty came out that back room and was booking it in them heels. Woo-wee. She is my favorite character. Also, I was so gagged when you found out that she's not really promiscuous, that she actually was a virgin. Alicia, I was gagged. Well, I wouldn't say that's a fact, Mama. I think you're the only person who's ever alluded to me sounding like a seagull on helium. So I don't know what that would sound like, and I'm certain it wouldn't sound like me, but okay. Facts are not. I'm like, I'm gonna need a better description than that. My name ain't girl, it's Letitia fucking Lou. Yes! Oh my God. Like, it was so good. Did you hear that the new X-Men game made Storm white? No, I didn't hear it. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. You're fully not convinced? No, for real. No. Because that was the whole spiel. That was the whole spiel of that situation. Because remember when they were in the museum in this last episode, and that gross dude was like, you want to know why they call me Tree? And he made the whole little reference, and she's like, I know why they call you Tree. You don't remember? Because he lied and said that they slept together. Yeah, remember? That was the whole point. It was like, girl, you told everybody I slept with you. Because that was, listen, I'm going to tell you this right now, because I'm going to tell you what my mom used to tell me as a light-skinned black woman growing up in Alabama. There were many people who, when they saw some light-skinned black woman or some situation like that, would consider it to be like a trophy type of thing, or they would try to, if they made a pass at them, they would then be a slut the next day. And that actually just applies to all women in general. Let me just, you know what, take the first part out of it. All women in general. There are so many men who are so gross, who don't understand no, or can't really find like an actual suave moment in themselves. And so they feel as being a man, they can go to a woman and then just a woman's supposed to immediately bow down to them. Now, when a woman says no, what do they turn them into? Oh, she's difficult. Oh, she's a slut. Oh, she's this, that, and the other. And that's not the case. So that was that scene. That was that scene. That's why I was like, girl, we never had. Yeah, if you go to Storm, one of the mobile games now has turned her portrait into a very fair-skinned woman, and not even black, because all of the features that would have made her given some sort of African descent, and we've seen Storm before. It's not like she's an exaggeration of anything. She doesn't have a thin nose. She has a button bottom of a nose that's supposed to be a little bit not overly prominent, but just enough. And what they did was they literally took her nose and just went round. They took her eyes and they made them very European, and it was everything about it. Her shade was damn near mine. Actually, it was mine, and a little bit lighter. It was a bit lighter. It sure was. I was like, God, what is this? And if you look at the picture, you almost can't even tell it's Storm. And to be honest, it just needed to be shaded a darker color, and it would have been acceptable. Even if the features weren't correct, had she been shaded correctly, it would be correct. Yeah. So, a lot of people's arguments, and unfortunately there's a lot of ignorant people in this world that have a lot of just the wrong information. They were saying like, oh no, that is how Storm is supposed to look. She's always looked like this. Da, 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 da. But it was like, no, baby. Certain artists, karmic creators, not Stan Lee himself, but other people who got a hold of X-Men based on what they wanted for their interpretation of X-Men, shaded her lightly. Get them together, because they took Storm and made her, okay? That wasn't Scarlett Johansson either. Then again, don't forget, Scarlett Johansson can play a tree. She can play a raccoon. She can play a black woman. She can play an Asian woman. She can play anybody she wants to. Don't forget, Scarlett Johansson told you that we should not have any caps, and there should be no boundaries on what we get to play. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. But then she wanted to take that transgender role and then took it and then removed it because all of a sudden she was getting backlash. But I thought you could take that role, sis. I thought you could play anything. Her words were misconstrued. No, they were not. I know what she meant. Just because hold on now. There's a way to put your words together for them to make sense, and there's also intentions behind words. I know what the fuck she meant, and you know what she meant. Okay? When you had to re-explain it, it's because the first time you said it, you weren't saying it correctly because your intentions were not in the right place. So go on, baby. Go on. She did play a bucket of water in My Skin. If you saw that movie, she wasn't doing nothing. Ooh, Becky, bring it in. All right, so Netflix. Netflix has on some bullshit because I'm not understanding why there is this promotion of a show with these little children bouncing around in these outfits in sexual positions. Now, mind you, I have seen some prancing elites and the girls that buck like with Miss Diana and DD4L. Now, there's a certain sense of where that is appropriate and where it's not appropriate, and not all the moves that they do would be considered sexual, especially for specific age groups. This, however, is a whole nother story. Did you see who made the movie? Now, I want y'all to realize you need to look at who made the movie, who's involved with the movie, and where the movie's coming from. I don't think this was produced in the States, for one. So I'm gonna say that. And what's it called? Cuties? Is that what it's called? Oh my God. So apparently the movie's gotten great reviews. It's majority of positive reviews. Cuties is a French movie that critiques society's sexualization of girls. The movie follows an 11-year-old Senegalese girl living in Paris who dreams of joining a local dance clique. Yeah, pedophile is. Oh, well, actually, do you remember how they were trying to make pedophilia a homosexual thing? Because that's the only people who can possibly be? Girl, bullshit. So apparently, the way the movie was promoted currently is not how the actual movie goes. And that's also dangerous because it's supposed to be some sort of coming of age story and like these girls trying to basically be free with themselves, but at the same time I'm like, mama, there's a different way this could have been done. There's a whole other way this could have been done. This is gross. I'm just reading it. I can't help my face. I can't help my face. I just can't help my face right now. I'm like reading the synopsis. This is on RogerEbert.com. Roger Ebert, may he rest in peace, I know would not have written this, but whoever is in charge of his website, you need to be fired. The film walks a fine line between its controversial imagery and taking a step back to reveal the emotional impulses that drive Amy and her friends to seek attention and affirmation. There are echoes of films like Eve's Bayou, Girlhood, and The Fits. Those are not great references, but given Amy's age and the directness in which Cuties addresses the issue of sexualizing young girls, the film feels uniquely its own. Is this for real? Is this for real? Is this out? Is this out already? Have they posted this? Has Netflix given the go-ahead with this? Let me look this up. Oh my God, this is terrible. This is terrible. Please tell me they didn't post this. Please tell me. Are you saying you... Please tell me. Please tell me. No, no, no. There was a clip, because it's out on Netflix now. There's a clip of it, you know, when you hover over it and it gives you like the first 10 seconds. I see some girl walk into the laundry room with a hijab on. I feel like I always say that, I pronounce it way too harsh, like hijab, it's not. And mom is at the washing machine, has to be 12 or 13, and she is throwing it. I'm good. I'm good. If I had a daughter, I wouldn't want her to be watching that. If my sister knew about it, I wouldn't want her watching. Nope. No, thank you. Nope. Nope. Oh, Girlfriends is on Netflix, y'all. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I get to watch it all over. My girlfriends sail through thick and thin. Yes. Oh, I can't wait to start binge watching that again. Oh my God. So excited. Lynn was everything. I was Joan. I was totally Joan. I was totally Joan. I was totally Joan. Yeah. A full-on mess. A full-on mess, mama. A full-on mess. A hot Google mess. Well, HBO Max is doing pretty good. You may want to invest in that. Oh, the other show on HBO Max, Raised by Wolves. If you're okay with it being shoved down your throat with atheism stuff, watch it. It was very difficult for me to watch as a gay Christian. There were a couple of moments where I felt offended or insulted by some of the things that were said on the show. There are a couple of plot holes that I'm trying to get through. Imagery-wise, it is absolutely beautiful and stunning. But the message of this whole atheist versus Christian war that happened. Androids took these human pods to make babies and to raise them in atheism because that's the true way, but they don't want the Christians to come and find these children and make them a part of this whole the android kills all these Christians and brings y'all, it felt like somebody was preaching something to me when they are asking to not be preached to. And that's why I have a little bit of problem with Raised by Wolves. I'm going to finish the series. I will not review it because I'll probably be dogging it the entire time. But I'm a fan of Ridley Scott's imagery in the way he does films. And the Alien series is still one of my favorite series in film ever. Period. It was one of the scariest movies I've ever seen growing up. It's still one of the best movies I've ever seen to this day. And Sigourney Weaver is the one. Sigourney Weaver is the one. The one. The one. Okay? Let me get back to this comment section. I was reading some things here. Maddie wasn't there because he didn't care. Did you hear Tracy Ellis Ross is trying to do an all-black Golden Girls? I did. It was called Girlfriends. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know how I feel about Alicia. I don't know how I feel about it. Honestly, some things I feel like just don't need to be touched, or they just need to make a new name for it, or just do something different with it. But yeah. Oh my God, a show where 4 girls are friends. It's impossible. No, stupid. I get it, but it goes for almost every show for me where it's like that troop of like 4 to 5 people, and they're like, we're doing something new. No, you're not. This is this show, this is that show, this is this show, and this is that show. Stop it. It's okay. I don't want it because I saw who she was trying to put on it and I was like, nah, we good. If Jennifer Lewis is not Sophia, I don't want to see it. One more time. If Jennifer Lewis is not Sophia, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I love Golden Girls. Like, when that music comes on, we all know the words. No one does not know the words to that song. Thank you for being a friend. Boom, boom, boom. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Boom, boom, boom. Like, come on now. Everybody wants you knew you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say thank you for being a friend. Wow. Like, do the song like going into the episode. So good. Oh, here's what's really funny. If you watch it on Hallmark Channel, they never play the episodes in order. Hallmark Channel puts different seasons on. It'll be like season 1. Oh, we're down to season 4. Whoop, back to season 2. Season 3 has found its way there. I hate that. Hallmark never plays them in order, ever. It'll be like a to be continued episode, and then the next episode will be something completely different. They never play it in order, ever. Thank you, Hulu. I now know what the chronological order is for the Golden Girls episodes, because I was so confused when I was watching on Hulu, and I was like, why is it this order, and why is it that way? I love Girlfriends. It's great. It's such a good show. Oh, I ordered you something from the wish list. I hope no one else ordered you the same thing. I don't know how the wish list... Oh, let me tell you. Okay. Thank you, Ricky. I appreciate you. So remember, September 24th, I'm making a live video and we're going to be opening those presents on live. It'll be saved so that way if you do miss my birthday to celebrate on YouTube, you can catch the video to see me opening up your gift. So the way the wish list works, I said it right the first time. The way the wish list works is that when someone purchases something on it, it does not show for the next people. It'll stop you from like making it happen, okay? So don't worry. I won't be getting the same of anything. And I also made sure that I wouldn't see what y'all got me too. I put it to where it says be surprised. Because I was like, I don't want to know. Like, that's going to just ruin it for me. Like, oh, I'm expecting things. No, I want to actually give y'all some genuine shock. So, especially if I don't, like, I like put some random things on there that I really wanted, but I was like, nah, I don't think anybody's going to get this. This is too much, and I don't expect them to. But if they did, I might have a heart attack. But all the stuff I put on that list, I want really, really, really bad. I want really bad. Whether it's those Funko Pops, that rice cooker, the $25 gift card to Olive Garden, girl, I want it all. Thanks, Jade. I ran out of my Shea Moisture Conditioner, and y'all know I'm trying to use only Black owned products. So now I can go get a new conditioner, and I'm so happy. I'm almost done with the shampoo. Is a sewing machine on there? No, my friend. Oh no, I have a friend who's getting me a sewing machine. That's not on there. I have a friend who's getting me one, so they're actually gonna get me the sewing machine, and like I'm very hyped for that. So yeah, shout out to my friend. I'm not gonna say your name because you told me not to. And I'm also not gonna say your name for purposes of people being messy watching my shit. Ah, yes. Hi, Robo Lilybutt. But yeah, I actually have not had any libations today. Not this morning or at all. So I think like I'm really clear right now on how I'm doing this. I highly recommend Palmer's coconut oil for the hair. It's a miracle for frizzy curly hair. Ooh. Don't be sorry. Interesting how a question was asked and then a dislike popped up after that. Oh, there's one person that doesn't like me. Oh, what will I do? I guess I'll have to get off of YouTube, you guys, and never make another video. Oh no. Jesus Christ. She's worried about me. Oh, Pattern's on that list, Meek. Pattern is on the list. I didn't ask for the Humongo one though, because I'm like, there's no way I want someone spending $75 on fucking conditioner for me, especially if it ends up being shit. So what I asked for is I got the travel bag with like the, not even sample sizes, but they're like 3.6 ounces. I think that's pretty good, right? Right? Like that's decent for me to at least try the product, like just to try it. So I did put that on the list. If someone gets it, I will be doing a hair video on it. And I'm gonna just do a time-lapse bit and see how it looks like when I like use it in my hair for 2 weeks. Yeah. Oh, that would be a good trial. 2 weeks is a good time frame to do that in. And like, okay, let me write that down. That's if I get it. But I plan to do that since I'm running out of the conditioner. Y'all know I don't use Cantu anymore because no. Cantu has 4 main ingredients and alcohol is one of them. And it's not good alcohol for your hair. So if you are pulling up your hair care products and you see alcohol as one of the first 3 or 4 things in there, no ma'am. Now this man is out here honking his fucking horn trying to get people to buy the old fruit he's been having sitting on that ice from 3 weeks ago. Knowing you got them old mangoes over there, girl. I know they old, bitch. I know they old. I had to wear out somebody the other day, y'all, was trying to sell me some fruit from their stand. I looked at them fruit. I said, bitch, this is all expired. Oh, hi, China. I don't know. I think I'm just growing it. Like, I want my sides to always be shaved or, like, lowered on the sides for sure. But as far as this top goes with my hair, yeah, I just want to keep it going. We'll see. I don't know. I'm waiting for it to annoy me. It hasn't annoyed me yet. I haven't tried the styling foam. That makes me nervous. Can you help me not be nervous about the foam? Because for some reason, I always feel like those are made up of the wrong products for the foam. I could be wrong, but guide me. Thank you. That's what I've liked. And I think even without asking for the approval or permission of others, I've seen everybody else kind of like it too. Like, I like your hair grown out, but I also love that you keep the sides down. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of where I always wanted to go. What lines have you tried? Like what, for hair care products or for something else specifically? I saw Taraji P. Henson stuff at, what's it called? At Target. It looked cheap, so I don't know. I started with Cantu and I was totally about it. Bob's Burgers is king, so stop. I love Bob's Burgers. It's one of my favorite cartoons to ever watch, and my favorite thing about it is the songs. And y'all know I don't like musicals, so for the fact that I love the songs of Bob's Burgers, we'll get back to that in a second. I can talk about that for hours. So, Cantu was what I started off with at first before I like got into my hair journey. I was basically Cantuing it for a good little minute, okay? Bye, Becky. Have a great day, and thanks for coming in. And if you didn't get the birthday the last time when people did you wrong, honey, happy birthday. Wish I could have been there. We'd have had a good time. I've been on my phone, but we'd had a good time. We'd had a good time. The fact that the landlord in Bob's Burgers is Mr. Fish Odor. That's his last name. Mr. Fish Odor. Mr. Fish Odor. Oh, God. I love Archer. I love the music for Archer. Do 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 I love Archer. Pam is my favorite. I love Pam. Pam is my favorite on Archer, by the way. I think you'd be great in a musical. I could totally see you on Broadway or something, which is crazy. So, funny story about that. Many a time I have been pursued, asked, or been like, "Are you gonna do Broadway? Are you? Do you want that? Do you want it? Do you need this? Do you need that?" I'm gonna say never say never. Never say never, because if I end up in a Broadway play or off Broadway play, I totally fucking do it. That does sound like Kevin Klein. What? Not that I'm just now finding that out. I love it. Okay. So, Cantu is a can don't. Shea Moisture is what I've been using recently. I will give it to Shea Moisture. My hair looks a fool right now. I do like it. Ooh, my lips got dry. There we go. Shea's cool, but it's not an all-time thing. Like, I have to shampoo, condition, and then use the product to get a full effect with my hair. Exactly, Old Musical Soul, which is why I was mad when I purchased it and someone told me that they were. And then by the time I'm halfway using it, they're like, oh, they're not owned anymore by a Black entity. And I'm just like, the whole purpose of me doing this was so that I could support Black businesses in my special way, which is through my hair, because I'm a Black man and I want to support a Black business that is working with the same, with hair. So, as you can see, I haven't washed or conditioned this in 5 days because I left my curling smoothie cream at my current residence I'm going to tonight. So, I still have to finish that out. I still have shampoo left from Shea Moisture. Now, I'm looking for the next product. But I cannot... Liam, I'm going to try that, though. I am. I'm going to try that one. Because I've seen that coconut oil. But I've heard coconut oil will kind of fuck up some people's hair, so I'm nervous about that. But I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. So, yeah, I'm just looking for a specific product. Oh, no, I know it. Woke stars the guy from New Girl. Yeah, I already know what show you're talking about. I plan to watch that one too. I did see another show on Hulu that was about this white rapper. I hated it. I think I hated it more because my friend was, or former friend was forcing me to watch it and then would get mad when I didn't like it and then try to make it seem like I didn't know what I was talking about or that I just didn't give it a chance. It was like, I don't like the show. I don't like, just let me not like the show. Can I not like the show? Was it called Slim? I don't think, was it called Slim Ricky? I don't think it was called Slim Ricky. Let me hold on here. I gotta look it up. Dave. There it is, Dave. Yeah, I didn't like that. I wasn't entertained. Um, I found moments in the show good, but I don't think that show was for me. Yeah. I don't think that show was for me. It's not for me. It's not for me. I didn't care for it. Something wrong with it. Certain shows are going to be great that I don't necessarily love. For example, Breaking Bad was probably a really good show. I binged it later. I can tell you, had I never seen it, I'd have been just fine. I would have been just fine. It wasn't that great. It was good, but it wasn't like, oh my God, it didn't deserve a spinoff, I'll say that. Ooh, Unfunny Manny. All right, I had a moment. I absorbed what you said. I did not react to it. My facial expressions died a little bit and came back, but I'm here. I like Dexter. Ooh, Jose, come on, original Ozark. I like Ozark better than Breaking Bad, though. Maybe because I like the characters better in Ozark. Girl, I will never put blue magic in my hair ever again unless I want my whole face to break out. There are certain products that are for us that are extremely oily and just clogging of the pores, and blue magic is the one. I put that in my hair if I sweat one time. Braille for a forehead. No, ma'am. I didn't put into girl. No, I have sensitive skin, child. I have really sensitive skin, honestly. So my face will break out just for stupid shit. Like if I touched a dirty trash can lid and forgot to wash my hands more than a minute, and then I touched my face, there will be a pimple there the next day. My skin is like that. If I've just oiled up my legs with lotion and I touch my face by accident, there will be a pimple there the next day. My skin will not be kind to me. It's like, let's start this process. Woo and woo. Hi, my name's Greg. I've been living on your face for about 6 hours now. I plan to get a little bit bigger. Now, I'm not going to stay. I just want to hold up residency for just this moment. But if you'd be so kind not to put any products on me so I can grow in peace, I'd be happy about that. Now, if you try to pop me, oh, I'm gonna get so aggressive and angry with you. I will give you a feeling of going away, but in the morning I'll be humongous. Yeah. So Matty is very leery when it comes to... So, can I tell y'all about pink lotion? Ooh, let me tell you about pink lotion. Pink lotion was what I grew up on in my hair. That's what my mama and my daddy made sure to buy lusters, because it's not just pink lotion, honey. You got to give the name, the brand, who made it. Y'all know the cover, the picture with the girl with the braids and it's the silhouette, and she's like this. Hold on, lusters, lusters, mama. The pink bottle, pink. My hair was always right at school. Oh, see, we called it lusters. We called it lusters. I never said Lester. I said lost. I never got the, yeah, it was pink with black writing. And it was pink. No, there was pink and white. And then there was pink and black. The pink and white one was the one that was like a different version. It is Lester's. Okay, I was about to say, I was like, Lester's? I thought it was Luster's. Because whenever I got the bottle, my mama would say Luster, and I would say Lusters. That's where I got that from. Lusters. There's a pink and white one too, but I forget what that one is. I think that's like the shampoo they came out with, but that's like later. Pink lotion was the product for black hair back in the day. You want to put something in someone's hair and comb through, bitch? Or give a shine? Ooh, a shine. Ooh, a shine. Ooh, a shine. Let's jam. Pink lotion and let's jam. Talk about it. 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 Let's jam. That smell was so right. And if you put that with some pink lusters, you had a fruit bowl on your head, baby. I'm telling you, it was like, what was that? Fruit gum? Fruit stripe gum? That's what it smelled like. Mm-hmm. Let's jam, girl. I was here for it. But that lusters, you want some shiny ass hair? Today, now, I can get shit. If I could, I used to always keep some pink lusters in my cabinet. I'm probably gonna go buy some after this video while we being funny. But the truth was pink lusters and let's jam. That was my grown up. That was how I got my do-rag. I would have a do-rag in the morning because I had my low haircut and I wanted my waves to show before those wave trends when people were putting on those do-rags, like a bunch of them at the same time. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. I'd have a do-rag on before school. I'd have my pink lusters in it because I brushed my hair like a whole bunch of times. Then I'd take a little bit of the Let's Jam, just a little bit of that Let's Jam, and I would do this with my hair. Like I would just go all forward on it just so it could like lock. Then I put my do-rag on, eat my breakfast. Either I'm driving to school because I have my car or I'm on the bus going to school. By the time the bus would hit that lot, or if my car parked, you had to untie in the back, roll it around the front, and just pull ever so slightly and just... And bitch, you want to talk about Frank Ocean doesn't know nothing about waves like me? Ugh. I used to be so nasty with my wave game. Y'all don't even know. I would hurt feelings in that school. My hair was right. Oh, now that it's grown, it's like, okay, I gotta do the same thing, but give it on the low curl tip. So here we go. But y'all, that was fun. We're gonna have to stop. Because I can talk about hair all day. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. So I wanna play a little game with y'all to wrap this up before I go, because I need to finish up cleaning some of these dishes. Actually, I already did that. Oh. Well, what do I have left to do here? What do I have? I don't... Oh, I think I am done with cleaning up. Oh, wow. Oh my God, I'm leaving this place. This has been a great 2 months. I'll say that. It's been a good recuperation for me. Lots of healing has happened here. I needed this place. I needed to be here for these 2 months. Yeah, I needed this. It was a good little spot. I had annoyances, but they were just annoyances. That's all they were, and I'm always annoyed. But I needed this. And whoever moves into this place next after me, I hope that all my good energy and love I just place onto you from this place, and that this spot helps you heal like it helped me heal. So, yeah. Yeah, at night it's a little different. At night it's a little different over here, but. Mm. So, speaking of something, one of the things on my wish list for my birthday is a essential oils diffuser, whatever the hell that thing's called, and I really want that. Why? Oh geez, I'm gonna cry. Why? When I moved in with Alex, it was the best decision I could have made, but I also was still hurting from some things I had happened to me in Los Angeles, and I had some pain still on me from Houston, and that I needed to heal by myself, and I hadn't done that because when I was in that hotel in Houston, I was not happy. I was so angry. I even made the decision to fly out there. I was like, girl, I could have done this in LA. But everything happened for a reason. I was able to see the truth in some people who I was blinded by. I was able to find out more about myself. I was able to talk with myself in a much more positive manner, because I always say it is fine to talk to yourself if you're uplifting yourself but not tearing yourself down. But now I'm learning to really appreciate Matty and what I have to offer, and this place that I'm in right now, my trip to Vegas, I have a permanent residency. Like when I was in LA for the 2 years I was there, I couldn't find an apartment that would accept me based on my credit history and everything. And I had people who were helping, but they were talking shit behind my back, and that was stressing me out. It just really made me feel some kind of way. Like, if you call me your friend, don't talk about me behind my back. So I myself was being caught into talking about people behind their backs, and the toxic shit was just really like, oh girl, that shit was like consuming me. So I needed this spot to gather me. You know, I grew up with 10 siblings, and it was always hard to have my own peace. And I think that's something that was always an issue within myself, that I couldn't just establish my own peace, whether it be in a box, on the train, and all that kind of stuff. I met some really great people, and I've also met some of the most horrible people I will never want to witness, talk to, speak to, ever see, maybe fight if I see them in person, ever again. But I love LA, and I love my friend Jamar, and I love a lot of other people in LA that I got to meet that really just made me feel good about myself, and also didn't place me into really bad positions and negative headspaces. So yeah. So the person who I'm moving in with, he's a great individual, very much up to my speed because we're both gamers. And y'all know it's been a while since I've lived with a gamer. I had a friend who owned a system but was not a gamer. He just had it so he could find ways to have sex with people that liked video games. But you know. But I'm happy about it. I'm not stressed. I'm stressed about life in general, just trying to make sure that this next year is going to be amazing, and that this channel has some growth to it, and that I'm find more respectability in my platform, because I kind of feel like I'm not, and I shouldn't even be thinking that way, but it really does feel like sometimes I'm kind of shafted on this drag race sort of game, and with certain things and views, and it is a bit hurtful, but it's also like, okay, well, Matt, this is the price for having your opinion and you standing in it and being unapologetically black at the same time. So there you go. Yeah, well, that person has catfished people, so if you, Liam, I want to expose, but I said I wasn't gonna do that because I, unlike the other person, have actually gone by my own word and said, I'm not, you don't exist to me anymore, so you just don't. I don't know you, never did. Never did. Bait and switch. Yeah, they're definitely that. That is their MO, that is their style, girl. Like the stories people were telling me, like when we were still friends and I was defending them, like ugh, it's a lot. It was a lot. But you know, those situations don't define me. They're not the story, they're not the forever, they're not the next year. I'm still talking about this. It was a blip. It was temporary. Just like with problems that you're facing right now, everything has a season, everything is for a reason, and everything has its time. And so you gotta let it go. You have to move on and you have to accept what happened. If you're a person to hold grudges, I stress you not. And if you're a person who holds grudges but doesn't believe you hold grudges, seek help, because that is going to develop into an even bigger problem. Woo! Please seek help. Because if you say you don't hold grudges but you're still talking about something, all right. This thing, though, we arranged to meet up and he lived 50 miles from my hometown. That was your first sign. So Liam got stranded in a different city with no way back, so she slept in a train. Liam, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Got to be careful. Those same people will then paint a different narrative of what happened and make you come off like you're the person, like, oh, when they came, I didn't expect this and that. Please be careful. I love Rick and Morty. I'm a little bit upset with the director, or I don't know who he is to the show, but one of the people involved with the show got into some controversy over something that happened a while ago, and it did set me behind a little bit, and he did issue a statement and, you know, explaining that and apologizing, but I'm also about holding people accountable for stuff. However, with Rick and Morty, I have some friends that hate the show because they feel it's very toxic and misogynistic, and I can't discuss it around them without them telling me it's toxic and misogynistic. So I see it in instances, but not in a play on so much of being disrespectful, but to make fun of the fact that men are misogynistic. But, you know, I love the show and I enjoy it. But recently I had kind of got my feelings hurt on liking the show, and it's hard to discuss now. But I think it's hilarious. And I love Morty for some reason. Poor Morty. I love Morty, but yeah. It's weird. Sometimes, y'all, we want to love something, and somebody will then be like, well, you shouldn't love it because. And then a lot of times it's legit reasons not to like something. And other times it feels more so, is this about you or is this about the full scale of things? Because I can't do things for just you and not like it because you don't like it. Like, is it full scale attack? That's why there's no new episodes? No, that's not why. That is not why. No. From my understanding, they had a split season, and so last year is when that first part of the season came up, and then the second part of the season came up after that. Okay. So it's not that they're not new episodes, they're working on episodes. Favorite episode of Rick and Morty is... Let me answer Sampa's question real quick, and then I'm going to answer that because I think I have the answer. Yes, I have the answer. Raina said it. That's my favorite episode. Pickle Rick episode is the best. It is the best. Okay, so how do you access the wish list? So Alicia's been posting my links. Thanks to Alicia. One of my moderators has been with me for a long time. Give some love to Alicia and make sure you check out her channel. I was trying to scroll up so I didn't have to go copy it again, but that looks like that's not gonna work. There's a link I'm gonna post in just a second, and it's actually on this description for this video. I'm gonna click the link right now. If you go in the description of this live, you'll see my Amazon wishlist link. Click on that link and it takes you directly to the wish list. When it pulls up, it should look something like this. You'll see gift cards, Funko Pops, rice cookers, an essential oil thing, and they're gonna be directly delivered to my new home. So there's that. But yeah, just click on that link in the description and you can send me something for my birthday. If you want to donate, that is also a birthday present too. If you just want to be on the live, that's also something. You do not, I'm not saying you don't love me because you didn't send me anything, okay? Like, have you seen BoJack Horseman? One of my former college dorm mates, Allison, who actually lived across the hall from me, works on that show or worked on that show as one of the writers. So I never watched it. I did. I didn't think it was funny. I did. I didn't think it was funny. Are you working now? I do have a part-time job situation that's not really a part-time job because it's based off of the requirements and requests they have for me, and it's more so with me in editing work. And I also do this it's not a survey site, but it's actually me contacting people for 4 hours out of the day, and I do get paid for that to ask questions. Yes, I'm one of the people who has been calling about political stuff. Yes, that's been me. It does not pay very well, but right now it's a little coin to keep in my pocket every 2 weeks so I can at least pay for my storage until I get to LA again. The job that I got the second call back from, I got a call just a couple of days ago, and I'm trying not to cry, but I did not get it. I didn't get it. I'm so mad still about it. I thought I had it. And that lady called me and she's like, I have bad news. I was like, you could have emailed this to me. She's like, I just wanted to call you though, because we liked you a lot, but my YouTube channel had something to do with it. Yep. And it wasn't, God, the lady, I'm trying to tell too much of my business here because she gave me a lot of information she wasn't supposed to, but somebody in a particular department who is considerably conservative from what I was told, was a bit nervous about me working there, so yeah. But I got some more stuff coming up. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I am not giving up. I refuse. Yeah, I'm doing the live unboxing on the 24th of September on my birthday. Well, I like her and we're kind of cool now. We're supposed to do lunch next week. I like the lady who was in charge of hiring was fucking awesome. I love her to death. We are gonna be just fine because she wanted me to work there badly. And a lot of other people did too, but the last call for alcohol that I needed to get that job, yeah, she wasn't feeling me. She wasn't feeling me. Yes, my birthday is the same day as Chi Chi DeVane's. Isn't that just amazing? I wanted to know what time she was born because I was born really early in the morning. Yeah. I did. I made a new friend. And a lot of the people that were working there did like me. They were kind of sad I didn't get to come. They were like, we heard so much about you. Then some of the people saw my videos and they were like, oh my God, please get Matty up in here. Get him in here. He's gonna be fun. And it was a job that really was gonna require me to talk a lot. Ugh, but it's whatever. I'll get another one. I'm not done. And nobody's bullshit ass opinion of me because some of you have seen this, and I'm really sorry that you have had to even read the attacks that have been placed on me when it comes to my JOB situation and how hard I'm trying for that. Please, y'all, don't let that affect you. I have had to mentally block out people who call me a bum and just trash and all that kind of stuff. Get a job, like they don't even know how many applications I've put in and how many interviews I've done. Like, please don't read that. I don't entertain it anymore. But it's happened a couple of times. I just delete it and block that person and call it a day, okay? But it's so easy to judge without knowing what's going on, and it's so easy to assume you know me when you don't. So yeah, I can tell you everything about me and you still won't know who I am. This is true. But yeah, that was a big bummer. I was ready to work. But the job I do have, the little small time work I do with the survey taking, I mean, it pays a little bit, but you know, you know what? This is what I'll say about that. I'm glad to have it because it's getting me used to that same kind of routine again. If in when I do get that back to full-time work again. And still, of course, maintain my YouTube channel. Because what I'll end up doing is I'll probably just limit my YouTube channel to like 3 videos a week, and then just have the rest of my time for work. So I've already planned it out. So if it comes down to that, you know, I'm ready. Let's go. Get me back into the field again, and let's do this. I need to make money, and I need to build this channel up, but I need to do both at the same time. So let's do it. It's not that I didn't finish watching Drag Race Thailand. At the time when I was reviewing it, I was in between the Houston to moving to LA bit. Or was I in no, I was already in LA. I was oh, no. I'm gonna tell you why. Now I'm gonna tell you why. That was when I left Jamar's and went to go move in with my ex-boyfriend at the time. In LA, and that was already a very weird situation that I was going through. So I felt bad because I wanted to finish the series, but I was depressed. I was extremely depressed. And I was trying to be this guy or this boyfriend to this dude, and he just broke my heart and then talked a whole bunch of shit behind my back and never... God, I wish I never dated him. I really regret it. I couldn't believe all the stuff he was talking about me behind my back. My God. It's like, don't be nice to people. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I mean... I went off on him because of the fact that it started to get into this really crazy situation, and then I ended up being the bad guy in the situation. Y'all, it was just a mess. Can I not go back there, please? Can we not bring me back there? Stop I'm not even cussing y'all out. I'm not doing that no more. Don't bring me back. I'm not going there with you anymore, okay? I love y'all. I'm not doing that no more. That was a time that is no longer with me. That is no longer with me. Okay? I talk about the positive things that happened, not the stuff that it ended up fucking with me. So, yeah. I love y'all, but no more of that. No more of it. No more of it. It makes me sad that I put love into somebody who did not have it back for me on both a friendship level with one person and on a relationship level, okay? That shit hurt. And to have them play with my emotions and talking about me like, he just needed a place to live, and that's why I was there. He just needed this and that. It's not true. And it's not fair that I have to deal with that and have people believe that because they just hate me. But then again, people say Beyonce's not talented, and we know that's not true. There's someone right now probably giving all their money away to every charity that they have and are being judged based on that. It wouldn't matter. It would not matter. Whatever I would do, someone would find something wrong with it. Whoever I fall in love with, if they're not the right one, they're going to show themselves. And they did. No, you're fine. You're fine, Peggy. I remember when Angelique, the winner of season 2, asked me in my face what happened to the videos, and I could not answer her directly because I was so embarrassed that my own personal drama in the background prevented me from finishing that shit. I felt so bad. I felt so bad. Panjana asked me too. She was like, girl, what happened? We were loving it. I love my Thailand sisters. I loved everybody a part of that show. Jeannie was special. I saw Jeannie all the time at DragCon. Super sweet. You know? I want to finish it. Peggy, it's so funny you brought that up. I just this morning said to myself, I wonder if I finished Drag Race Thailand reviews for season 2. Would anybody watch? Cynthia! Cynthia, you said something my sister told me 3 days ago when my sister called me and she was upset because she was thinking about my mommy. You know, Y'all know my mom was a big deal for my family because she was like the most amazing person ever. And so my sister called me and she said that almost verbatim what you just wrote. And it's something she's like, I've always just noticed it. You would bring people around, you show us these people, and it would never be nobody good for you. And it'd always be like, they're fine, but not for Matthew. It has felt like that, especially after that one friend claimed that the only reason I was successful on YouTube was because of him. Please. It's been a long time of that. Being honest with you. It's been a very long time of that. And so sometimes I do feel like, you know, I'm putting in this work and it's not, we're almost there, we're not there, we're almost there, we're not there. But I'm like, okay, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. Don't stop, don't give up, don't give up. Do this till the day you die. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. I swear to God, don't stop, keep going. They called you a name, they said this about you, fuck them, keep moving, keep moving. Like, that's literally my thought process in my brain. Like, they said what? Fuck them, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Like, who is that? Ugly, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Bitch, her breath stank, keep moving, keep moving. Like, it's that kind of stuff. It's that kind of stuff. Don't stop, keep going, never give up. You only got you at the end of the day. So, that's why I like that song by Beyonce on the Black is King visual in the album is Find Your Way Back. That's why I like that song. Big, big world, don't let it drive you crazy. You gotta find your way back. I've been taught many lessons, and I'm telling you, it's continuing to show themselves every day. Things my parents would tell me when I was younger, it's deep. It's heavy. Lots of stuff my mom and my daddy told me was gonna happen, happened. And I never believed them, and I never took their advice because I was like, I know what I'm doing. That would be amazing, Liam. That would be amazing. Yeah. You just have to... Thanks, Brad. I had an old friend of mine make this shirt for me. Wish I wore it more often when I was in their presence. Yeah, Vinny. I love that name. Low-key, if I had a son, I'd probably name him Vinny. I don't know why I like that name. It gives me like he's a cool guy, Vinny. Like, everybody knows Vinny. That is something that I have been working on currently and still work on now. You know what I mean? Justin, and I plan to, bitch. I plan to. It's something I've been working on for a while. I like to say, this is one of the reasons why I love Alexander Rogers, because we had a conversation about that. And he broke it down for me in a way I've never heard before, and it made so much sense. So I gotta tell you, that in itself, when people see that with you, that's what they'll use against you. So you don't give them power. Like they say, you don't have to block somebody, but muting them is so much more evil. Oh, your Joe Exotic review shirt. Carol Baskins, you evil flower queen wearing she-devil. I don't care. And she's on Dancing with the Stars. So we're celebrating a murderer by putting them on Dancing with the Stars. A vindictive, evil woman we're celebrating by putting her on Dancing with... Yes. It's insulting to the celebrities that could have been on the show, that have an impact, that actually would have presented something on a good platform. Like, you need to understand that her big cat rescue is not the tea. It's not fully, it's not that great. It's not fully humane for those animals. You can argue with me as much as you want to. It's not. Joe Exotic wasn't doing better either. Or that other man too. Doc Antle. Yeah, so I find it to be disgusting that they even put her on that platform, and I think that's really fucked up, and I think that she's gonna use her time on the show to get those donations for those cats. So I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. Oof. Hey, Chantel. Hey, No Name. Y'all, I've been on this live for almost 2 hours here. I said I wasn't going to promote this live because I just wanted this to be like, if you catch the notification, join in, versus the 4 hours ahead notification here. That's what I wanted to do. It's my last day here in this location. This was a good Airbnb. They were constantly asking me to move in here. These are apartments that they have 2 bedrooms, studios, and 1 bedrooms. I'm in the studio part of it apparently. And yeah, I appreciate them for their time here and for letting me stay, for texting me every 2 weeks. Are you fine? Are you fine? Is something broken? Do you need something fixed? I appreciate that from this location here. If you're ever in Vegas and you're interested in like an Airbnb where you can enjoy your libations, not that other stuff. Y'all know what I do. Legal shit. Let me know. I will send you the Airbnb link if you are dead serious. I'm not gonna play this person trying to figure out where I was so you can just take pictures and be like, Matty did this. I know how y'all motherfuckers work. For the motherfuckers in here, not the ones I love. But yeah, let me know. I'll tell you which one it is. They had a couple of different units here that are available, but it was for the price very good. Especially because they only do monthly rentals here. It's not a 2-week or a 1-week stay place. It's a, how long are you gonna be here? Is it gonna be more than a month? Because that's all we're giving you. I told her I would recommend this place, and I did. I am, and I'm also gonna write a nice review. I have one or two issues. This neighbor over here does the absolute most for no reason. You are in a studio, but your entire front area is a closet. You need a 1-bedroom or you need a 2-bedroom. You need storage space. It looks ridiculous over here on that one level. Like, you can go down to the left over here, y'all. It'll be clean as a whistle. You turn this corner right over here. I don't know what he's doing, but it just looks like junk all over the place. It's trash. After 7, it's a little too live over here for me personally, but it's not live to the point where I'm like, oh my God, someone's getting popped. No. But it's a little live. It is also next to the airport, so you're gonna hear the plane. But I'll tell you this, you're in walking distance to Free Zone, you're in walking distance to Piranha, you're in walking distance to the entire strip. You're in walking distance from a lot of stuff. So, dispensary included. 2 of them, actually. There's a MedMen down this way and the Grove right over there. So yeah, this was a cute spot. I was happy for the time I was here, and I'm thankful. And I also am thankful for you, my rant pack, because on my last month here, I needed y'all's help, and you came through for me, and I am more than thankful and grateful to you for understanding what I'm going through and what I'm trying to do, and seeing that I'm putting the work in as well. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, seriously. I really appreciate it. Well, SpongeBob, it's on to the next place. I've had this pillow since I was 18 years old. And you're now about to be going into the 16th year. Isn't that crazy? I will have had this thing for 16 years. I will have had this SpongeBob thing. 16. Oh, you still smell good too. Go on, boy. 16. My mom gave this to me for Valentine's Day after I didn't have a Valentine's and she knew I was in my phase. And I had a very dark previous day of wanting to hurt myself. So when I came home, when I came home from school, this SpongeBob was sitting on my bed with like this Valentine's Day card and a bunch of candies. And it was like, my mommy was like, so you'd have no Valentines, but it's okay because your mom's here and I love you forever. And we watched our favorite movies that day and I'll never forget it. So that's why I keep this SpongeBob with me. We watched Waiting to Exhale, The Color Purple, and Beaches. My mom's 3 favorite movies. And What's Love Got to Do with It? 4. Color Purple, Waiting to Exhale, What's Love Got to Do with It, and Beaches. Because my mom loves Bette Midler. So yeah. So yeah. That's why it's important sometimes to keep some things, don't hoard, but some stuff that makes you feel good, like this is gonna be with me forever. Look how flat he is. This thing used to be like all the way out to here. As a matter of fact, I gotta wash you. I'm gonna wash you next time. I'm gonna wash you, buddy. I'm gonna wash you. I almost bought the Patrick pillow that matches this, but then I thought, this isn't going to be as special anymore because I bought it. And this was for Mom. So yeah. But she knew I used to be obsessed with SpongeBob when it first came out when I was in, high school and middle school. Oh, obsessed. Favorite episode. The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. The Krusty Krab pizza is the best pizza for you and me. Yeah, that one. That's my favorite SpongeBob episode. Mr. Krabs wanted some extra money, so he started making Pizza Girl, and they had to go deliver that pizza. And Squidward was like, oh, I gotta deal with SpongeBob, child. And I think one of my next favorite ones was when they were doing the bubble episode. Like, I love the early seasons of SpongeBob. That was when it was really crass. The dance to get them to blow a bubble. You gotta bring it around town. Bring it around town. And then you do this and this and this and this and this and this and that. And then oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, wait a minute. Do you remember the episode when Mr. Krabs went broke? Girl, that was so funny. Ooh, that was so funny. Ooh, or when he lost his first penny. Oh, Mrs. Puff. Oh, I love Mrs. Puff. Mrs. Puff hated SpongeBob. Oh, no. SpongeBob. Is that streaming anywhere? Where is that streaming? I have to watch all that early season shit. Oh my God. I think it's on the CBS All Access. Oh man, that's good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Flippin' love SpongeBob. It will always be the best. It will always be. Oh, SpongeBob. Then there was Sandy Cheeks. We love Sandy in this household. Hibernation. The hibernation episode was the gag too, girl. Because listen, Sandy was trying to hibernate and SpongeBob and Patrick didn't know what was going on because they're in the ocean. So, so they had to, so Patrick with his dumb ass gets into Sandy's house, and SpongeBob's trying to be cool because he remembers the first time that the hybridation thing happened, and it was like they were doing the ultimate sports challenge, and she's like, "We got to do this because of hibernation." So SpongeBob already knows the tea. Patrick don't care. They visit Sandy while she's sleeping. Patrick's like the worst and best friend ever because he gets SpongeBob into so much trouble. So they're cold because it's snowing in Sandy's atmospheric home under the ocean. Made no sense. None whatsoever. So Patrick starts taking the fur off of Sandy. And SpongeBob too. Now when she woke up, that scene is one of the best scenes in SpongeBob history. They're running because Sandy's like awakened and she's like ready to just kill. So there's a scene where you see SpongeBob and Patrick running. It's like they're running, right? I hope this is the right episode. I may be wrong. No, I think this is the right episode. They're like, they're running, right? And then Patrick, all you see is this lasso come out of nowhere and grab Patrick, and you see him go, SpongeBob! Dirty Dan, yes! Yes! Dirty Dan, yes! So all you see is Patrick just, like, here goes SpongeBob, just fly into the back. And then this huge explosion. When the explosion happened, SpongeBob's face is priceless. Like, ah! Like, Patrick is dead. No, Patrick's not alive. No, Patrick died by the hands of Sandy the squirrel, aka Sandy Cheeks. Like, dead ass, that was that face. Oh man, they were disrespecting Texas. You know, I'm born and raised in Houston, Texas, so you know I know. Ooh, Texas. The way they did it, it was so wrong. It was so wrong. But that was the best of SpongeBob. That was the best. These newer seasons, I can't tell you. The last time I was really here for SpongeBob was the season where he was selling chocolate bars with Patrick. And they went to that lady's house who, she was an older woman, but her grandmother was there. And the grandmother was in a wheelchair, but it looked like this, like a dried up fish that had been left in the sun. It was, oh my God. Such a funny season. So, yeah, seasons 1 through 3. I agree. 1 through 3 were perfection. It got real shitty after that. Yeah, they don't do the jokes. Their jokes are really lame. There's no puns that are actually funny. It's like, it's very that. Hey, Chi-Chi. Girl, he had Pearl. Mr. Krabs adopted Pearl. Remind yourself of this. A crab adopted a whale. A spoiled whale at that. All right, so let's see here. Ed, Edd and Eddy is one of the greatest cartoons to ever exist. When they were trying to revamp it, I was pissed. Leave that show alone. Leave that show alone. Leave that show alone. Ed, Edd and Eddy were in their own world, literally. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you something. Okay, sound's still on. Steven Universe is the last of the Cartoon Network shows for me. The newest ones that I can say I will give coots to, especially one in particular, OKKO is a great show. Craig of the Creek. I'm sorry, did you just place a black child as the lead of a cartoon series and made his family realistic? I love Craig of the Creek. It is actually my favorite new Cartoon Network show. I do like Apple and Onion because it's stupid. What else do I watch that's new? Adventures of Gumball is everything. I'm kind of sad that I think this is the last season of Adventures of Gumball, but I love Gumball. I love Adventures of Gumball. It is the acid trip that no one asked for. I don't like to do that kind of stuff. I don't do that kind of mess. So if I want to have a moment, then that would be that. They're also, they have really good nostalgic episodes on Gumball. Whoever is writing the show was born in the 80s. Whoever writes the show was born in the 80s, like early 80s. Because all his references are like 1990s shit. Like, did you see the one episode they did on Final Fantasy VII? I couldn't get over it. I was like, not that this is Final Fantasy VII. They did the battle music. I was like, what the fuck is this? What is this? Couldn't get over it. That is my favorite episode of Gumball, next to the episode where Gumball's mom and then the cloudy ghost girl's mom do this like ninja fighting battle because they had the same like sensei or whatever. That was the tea. Chowder was my favorite too. Waddle waddle. Hold on. Waddle waddle. Waddle waddle waddle. Waddle waddle. Waddle waddle waddle. Waddle. He was my favorite on Chowder. Waddle waddle waddle. What was his name again? Oh, I forgot his name. Oh, he was so funny. He had no lines. Never spoke. He never... Rah. That's all you heard. Chowder was so good. I loved it. I can't believe they ended that. Schnitzel! Yes! I love Schnitzel. That was my favorite. Everybody's name was a food. Flapjack was dark and creepy, but good. But it had very darkish moments that were very... Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy will always and forever be one of the top 20 cartoons to ever exist. We didn't give Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy enough love. I'm so mad they made a spin-off show with the villains that didn't need to happen. Why? Some random villains that were popped up in every other episode got a spin-off for no fucking reason. Mandy is the tea. My favorite episode is the episode where they had to make her smile and it ended the world. That was my favorite episode, when she had to smile. And everyone's like, is she really gonna do it? And it just made everybody just disappear. That was so funny. Ooh, I'm gonna look at that, Justin. Yeah, 90s and the early 2000s, man. Dexter's Laboratory, not the newer Dexter, but the older Dexter, just like the older Powerpuff Girls, are untouchable. Nickelodeon, Rugrats, Doug, Hey Arnold, the list goes on. Okay, y'all, let me get off of here. Somebody just sent something via Cash App. Let's take a look. I want to give you some love. Chi. Oh, thank you, Teresa. I just saw your PayPal. And Chi. Thank you, Puddin' Pop. I appreciate your Cash App donate. I'm sorry, Becky sent me a private message on Twitter and I read the first half and now I'm crying. Becky was in this live earlier. She's in here now. I love you. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm gonna read this in a second. Oh, I'm gonna read that in a second. Oh, that was so sweet. I'm sorry. I don't know what y'all are going through sometimes and I'm just talking. And I don't realize that sometimes my words really help everybody. I'm just being myself and I'm just speaking, so, okay, pull it together. I was trying to close out this live. Let me close out this live. I need to finish up making sure everything is good here and enjoying my last couple of moments. I never saw Root Removal. Never saw that. Oh, I loved As Told by Ginger. Always greener on the other side. Macy Gray did the theme music for that. Oh, I love As Told by Ginger. That was a necessary show. That was a necessary show for my growing up. Girl, when I tell you I needed to see Ginger and her life stories. And what was their friend's name? Bodie or Dodie or whatever. Why her friends look a fool? I never understood that. I mean, the animation alone, they all looked hideous. But like, Dodie. Like, her friends were a fool. All her friends were a fool. Was it Macy and Dodie? Dodie wanted to be popular, right? Was Dodie the one that wanted to be popular? Uh-huh. I think Dodie wanted to be super popular. That was my favorite, the Lice episode. Yeah. Dodie, and then what was it, Macy or Maisie? Was it Maisie or Macy for the other friend who was Chicha? I don't know. Macy. Okay, cool. I liked Macy a lot. Macy was the best friend Ginger could have had. Dodie was the friend who wanted to be friends with the popular girls, but she's cool with Ginger because she's known Ginger the longest. So I had issues with Dodie. Macy was the tea. They all looked a fool. But yeah, and also I wanted her to get with Darren for so long. Oh, I hated that Ginger just could not see that Darren liked her. I was like, God damn it, Ginger. Yeah. I think that was also not one of the first times, but for Nickelodeon, I don't think we had seen an interracial relationship like that play out in a cartoon show outside of Doug, where everybody was like green, blue, purple, pink, and yellow. You know what I mean? I don't think we saw that prior to that show on Nickelodeon. Now, on other shows, yes, maybe. But that one, I remember me watching that and going, oh, we showing up today. We're showing up today. Yeah, Ginger was someone who I wanted to know, or who I did know in school and was friends with. She reminded me of this girl who I used to go to church with, who is so happy in her life right now. I'm so proud of her. But yeah. Okay, let me stop, because y'all know I can talk about cartoons all day long. I've seen pretty much 99% of them. But I do need to go. I need to finish up here, and I've already been on here for about 2 hours and 10 minutes, so we had a good old nasty Instagram live, but better, here today. So, let's close this out right. My life, I actually liked the Teenage Robot show for a little bit. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending time with me on your Friday. Drag Race Vegas is coming on tonight. I'm not going to be broadcasting because I'm going to be moving. However, the review with Miss April Showers will be out next week. There will be some new content coming to the channel, so please make sure to like and share and subscribe if you haven't already. My birthday is 13 days away, and I'm very excited. And if you want to give me a present so that I can open it live on YouTube on the 24th, there is a link in my description for my Amazon birthday wish list. I put things I really wanted, and I hope those will be the best things, but we'll see. Some stuff I know is not going to be, I'm not going to cross my fingers on it, but if I get it, wow. But if not, I'm just happy that y'all even thought about me in the first place at all, since I don't know if I'm going to be celebrating with anybody else but you this year, okay? If you want to donate to the channel, please and thank you. Cash App $Matty-Rants, Venmo MattyRants, and PayPal.me/MattyRants. Today is September 11th, and in America, and also for a lot of places around the world, this was a very dire, serious, horrible, tragic day, okay? I remember being on my way to school and sitting down at the table eating breakfast, and Good Morning America's talking about one thing, and all of a sudden we're talking about a plane hitting a building. And we sat and watched the entire thing happen. I'll never forget when the second plane hit. It was literally all sitting there freaking out and just see it happen, you know? A lot of people are still affected and hurt by this moment. I had friends, well, acquaintances, I should say, that I went to school with whose parents worked in the World Trade Center. I knew a girl who lost both her mother and father in the same day. They were there when it happened. They weren't even working there. They were visiting. Visiting. I know the friend who lost his dad that worked there. I knew a lot of people, not a lot, well, no, I guess in my world of people I knew a lot, but I knew a good amount of folks that were affected or lost someone. I knew someone who lost someone later because of the debris and all the rubbish that was happening. They ended up dying later due to causes of, I forget what the infection was, but they ended up with lung cancer. It's still affecting people now, and it's something that we shouldn't forget. Along with a lot of other things that have happened to us in this world, we shouldn't forget. Remember. Yeah. You gotta, it's important to not let everything go. Some things in our past we don't need to take with us to the future, but some things we need to remember to remind ourselves of how far we've come and of where we're going to. Now, if we as a nation can band together over a situation like that, why can't we understand what the emphasis and understanding of a Black Lives Matter movement is? Or a Me Too movement for that matter. It shouldn't take a tragedy. It shouldn't take a tragedy to make us all find love and to understand what is really important in this world. But sometimes you take what you get. But I know we are better people than that. And I'm asking for y'all to remind yourselves of these days that we should be thankful to be here, and let's make every day count. If yesterday sucked, today is going to be awesome. If today didn't work, tomorrow is going to be better. Seriously. If yesterday sucked, today will be great. If today wasn't good, tomorrow will be better. Hope. The want or willingness to accept positive energy and to think positively of the outcomes of any situation. Bad stuff happens. It sucks, but we cannot let those moments control everything about our lives. Just like I can't let somebody's asinine opinion of me that they don't know me, they think they know me, they say they know me, but they don't know me. I can't let that determine my life, just like I can't on other things, okay? That's hope. Tomorrow will be better. This week sucks. Next week. 2020 ain't shit. 2021, we gonna retry. We gonna redo this. Redo. As a matter of fact, where is that easy button when we need it? Is this a Staples commercial? Where is that easy button when we need it? I'm telling you. Yeah. Okay. Thanks again for tuning in. Birthday wish list is available. I'm moving to the place today, so that means I'll be able to see when the packages come in, and I won't have to just ask my roommate where my shit is. And if you want to donate this channel, again, please and thank you. Those links are provided. And y'all, please have a great weekend. Have a beautiful weekend, a lovely weekend. Next week is Drag Race Holland. So me and Jamar84 will be right back up on here again, and I'm gonna try to see, I know what's happening is because I'm not near Jamar, he's getting away with these, can we film later bits? And I'm like, we're gonna try this again. So I'm gonna try to get him on Saturdays to film, and I'm gonna try to post it on Sundays. Sunday Live is still happening this week, so you will see me Sunday for a live, okay? I didn't do this Friday one just for shits and giggles to make up for the Sunday. Now, I'll still be on Sunday Live, and I'll be back in my studio that I'm currently designing right now, okay? Awesome blossoms! Okay, so let's finish this right in the way that we always do this. Hugs and kisses. Hugs and kisses. Hugs and kisses. My best love and wishes to you. It's your boy, Matty-Rants. Have a great weekend. I love you. Love yourself. If not today, tomorrow. All right? Okay. Glasses off. Pressing this button. Oh. Hell. No, I gotta say like lemon as JoJo Siwa. How? How? Love y'all. Bye. Talk to you later.